So, today on Mission Monday, what we're going to talk about is why me? Why me? Why me? Oh my gosh. This is one of the number one questions that not only women, but all humans ask themselves. And that is, why me? Why is this happening to me? But before we get started, let me remind you, if you're new here, I'm Coach Shindy. I help women in the last half of their life make it the best half of their life by getting out on their soul's calling and stopping hiding, which so many of us women hide our light. And I did it for years. And I've talked about this before in some of my um, videos that I've done here, and that is I hid my light because I was born with a rare birth defect. I hid my life because I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think anybody cared about my voice or what I had to say. And then one day I decided I'm going to stop hiding. And here I am. So, why me? We ask this question because we often feel like the world is really being tough on us, or the universe, or the divine, or our friends, or our family, or the neighbors, whatever the case may be. Maybe it's something more personal, financial, or a relationship you're struggling with. And you're like, why me? How did I get into this? And today we're going to take a spin on that and we're going to kick it to the curb. And this is what I mean by that. First off, before we do that, I want to share with you something which is the science of kindness. And I don't know if you know this, but here's something that I think is pretty dang cool. We actually have scientists that are looking into kindness and how kindness supports ourselves and obviously supports others. And part of this kindness is that there's actually things in our body that react to not only getting kindness given to us, but giving kindness. And some of those things are one, it lowers your stress. So if somebody's kind to you or you're kind to somebody else, your stress actually lowers. How cool is that? I don't know about you, but I can always use more lower stress. It also helps you with a longer lifespan. I know this sounds like completely crazy, but they have actually proven scientifically that your lifespan expands as you get out and expand your kind heart. As people expand their kind heart to you, it makes you feel more worthy and therefore you have a longer life. I think both of those things are pretty dang wonderful. And there's other things that it helps with, which is relieving endorphins and helping with your serotonin. We could go on, but let's just keep with those basic things that I originally shared. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about how can we go from asking that question, why me? Why do bad things always happen to me? You ask yourself that question sometimes. We all do. It's part of this human experience. And we're going to ask a new question. And the new question is, why me here now? And those are just one, two, three, four simple words to remember, which comes to a deeper question. And that is, why am I here now? And I don't think, unless your head has been stuck in the sand, that you can't see that we need a little bit more kindness on this earth. We need a little bit more love. And one of the big things that's happening is that there's people that get a benefit called SNAP that helps them with food. So I'm going to talk about this really quickly, and then let's get back to this question, why me here now? So here is the thing with SNAP benefits is, millions of people in our country that are low income, sometimes single moms that are working full-time jobs, a dual family that works and they live on maybe minimum wage and they're raising children, or seniors, or veterans, or people on disability, all people that could use some support and some love. And so, what I'm going to ask you to do today, in the heart of kindness, and not only how it supports us in our own health and our own well being, but how it supports the community, I'm going to ask you to run to your food closet. I'm talking the one right here in your house, not another one. And I'm going to ask you to go find yourself a can of food. Any can, doesn't matter what it is. And then go look up online where there is a food pantry or a food drive in your local neighborhood. There are thousands of them going on at the moment. And take your one can of food, or as much as you have that you can afford to give, and go drive it down and donate it. Create a little kindness and a little love. We have a local coffee shop here. I live in the Portland metro area of Oregon, and it's called Heretic Coffee. And they are doing something magical. One, if you walk in and you say, "Hey, can I have the SNAP breakfast?" They'll give you breakfast for free. But they decided, why me here now? They decided, why are we here? And what is it we can do to make a difference? And they actually started a GoFundMe, and this small little coffee shop has raised $300,000 from people to support others that need support and help. So they're not only giving away free breakfast, but they're supporting others in a deeper way that need help through SNAP benefits or food or whatever the case may be. So now we're going to get back to why me? Why me here now? Why am I here now? It's so important for us to get out of the me, 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 me. It's all about me. Why me? Why me? Why me? And start taking that mirror and start looking out at the world and what's going on. So I'm going to ask you this week, every day, ask yourself this question: why me here now? Why am I here now? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you answer this question. You are here to make a difference. You are here to spread your magic. You are here to share love. So whether it's one can of food at a time, or it's doing something big and magical, whether it's stopping hiding your light and getting out on your soul's mission, because you're definitely being called and that is why you are here now. Whatever it is, I'm going to ask you this week to ask yourself that question every single day. Why me? Here now. Take a look around every day and say, what can I do to create more kindness in my life? That's it. Easy and simple. Why me here now? More kindness, spread love, and create goodness for yourself and others. Well, this is Mission Monday from your coach, Cindy Sharp, and I'm sending you love and a big kiss. Have a great day, everybody.